Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Is it hot enough for you outside? It's been crazy hot here. Yesterday there was a little teeny bit of a breeze, but I guess that's gone today. Oh boy. So I was running errands this morning. I had to go back up to the Kia dealership, bring them my fob so they could change the battery in the key fob because that wasn't working right. So got that taken care of. Hi, Healer Jules. I'll get back to you. I didn't answer your text message. Hi, T-Bar. T-Bar was trying to help me find a fairy to use as my profile picture on Facebook. But I'm looking for a smiling fairy. I want a happy fairy. I know some fairies are just, mischievous, but I'm not one of them. Oh, okay. Maybe every once in a while. Okay. All right, card of the day. The Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram, and I'm on Threads now, but I only do like a little funny little couple words because it's just too much at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I just do a few words. I have to figure out how to add my YouTube channel to the thread. But I enjoy reading a couple things on there. So the card of the day is the Knight of Wands, and that is where we left off last Friday with Carpe Diem, seize the day. Right? They're still, our guides and angels, they're still saying the same thing. Yesterday we had the Nine of Wands, and that's a little touchy, little agitation, energy, little stand your ground. Someone might not have your back, or you may be feeling extra sensitive. So, but today it's there's a lot of change, and you may have a little difficulty staying grounded today. So you want to maybe get out some black tourmaline, some merlinite, black tourmaline, obsidian, hematite's good for grounding. And so any of those would be very helpful. All right, so I got quite a few. Foggy, this is to like exchange. It's like you change your face into the fairy, like face in a hole, but much better. Anyway, thanks, Foggy. On the community page, I got lots of good questions. So we're going to go over those. And I did want to point everybody to look at your sign and your astrological upcoming weather for for the new moon. And I believe that's actually on the 17th. And that day, Danny and Sheila will be joining me. So that's a week. That's this coming Monday. So it was a week from yesterday. So this coming Monday, it'll be 7:30 Eastern time on my channel because I wasn't feeling so great when they went live last time. So they'll be with me on my channel 7:30 Eastern. So 5:30 Mountain, 4:30 for Danny in California Pacific. And then I think it's this Sunday that I may be on Jen Lynn's channel. Well, because Jen Lynn, Johnny, and Becca are all going to be together. I'm thinking that's this week if I have my information correct. And so I think Jen Lynn comes back in time. So I believe I'm going to be on Sunday night with her. Okay, so, and then of course, if you want to have a reading with me, go to thewayofpositivechange.com, book an appointment. All right, and I look forward to meeting you and reading for you. Our class is going super duper well. Boy, our Sunday study class for the people that came, because study is not mandatory, but we did 3 different Celtic cross readings and throws, and we're only on the first study class, and they were really doing really, really good. So I was really amazed because they have got it down. Okay. So let's take a look. First question. Chris Christie was on Morning Joe this morning. And, there's a long story about me and a radio thing I did on Chris Christie. Anyway, I just want to take another look at him because I think more people are going to start following him. So let's just see. Are Chris Christie's polling numbers going to get better? He's running for president. He's trying to upset Trump. And yes, I have sinus issues. We have Saharan dust filtering over Florida because it's Florida. Why not, right? Okay. Chris Christie, his presidential run. Are his numbers going to increase and get better? Hey, Susie, we have to get together because you know why. Okay. Is this out of the way? All right. Yeah, so my sinuses, and you guys have taken medicine, so just hang with me. All right. He's thinking, he's hatching a plan, he's rising to the challenge. Thank you, Miss Foggy. I really appreciate that more than you know. All right. He's slow to get to the gate. He's trying to make positive change, not because he's with us. Okay. There's some things his guides and angels feels he should probably look at that he tries to ignore. This could be some of his viewpoints or a tactic that he's sticking to and he doesn't want to hear their voices. He needs to change something. He's got to change something. If he doesn't look at it, then he's going to be in a whole heap of trouble. He's going to go all the way to the tennis courts, like Johnny teaches. So, all right, he's getting help. So he's formulating a team. How can I get to the debate? How can I get the numbers? How can I get the donors? How can I get there? Help me. So I think his team is good. So I don't get me wrong. I'm not rooting for him because I'm not, of course, because I want Biden to win. I just would like to see him take away from Trump. So that would be good. He has a measure of victory. He's trying to be the magician. He's trying to be innovative. And he is very articulate. So he's got the mercurial elements of the magician. Does anybody remember? I think I asked you guys this before. Is he a Virgo? I'm trying to remember. Could someone look that up? Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Sharon Sy, Patricia. Okay, so he's trying, and then he sort of hits the wall here. Now, how long does that last? All right, so he's got how did that get turned around in there? He's got the tower on the bottom. Let's see how he does overall. He meets up with the rules, or maybe he won't make the debate. I mean, he was so sure he was going to make it. Will it get better? Will it get better after that? Yeah, that bridge gate thing really sunk him, right? Will his numbers get better after that? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to make that debate. Let's just ask if he'll make the debate. Let's change this. Let's just see this. Will he be allowed to be on the debate stage for the Republicans? He is Virgo. Thanks, Ms. T-Barb. T-Barb's an angel fairy. It's true. It's a true fact. Okay. Thanks, Patricia. Okay. Will Chris Christie make the debate stage? He's working. He's working. He's working it. Okay. Oh, he's got opposition. Someone like Trump, of course, trying to put the kibosh on this. Trying to stop him. Ooh, I don't know if he gets it. There's the Virgo card. Some people don't want him. Oh, but he's trying. If he makes it, it's probably not going to be up until right up with it. This doesn't mean he doesn't make it. It just means maybe they'll change the rules, or maybe he sort of gets stuck and he can move forward. This is it's sort of kaflooey until he gets right up there. So hopefully with this chariot here, he'll move forward. I would love to see him get in there because I want to see him go up against Trump. I want to see it. That would truly be a popcorn moment for me. Okay. Hi, Lisa. All right. So I think if he makes it, it's going to be right up to that very last minute. But hopefully with this chariot there, it'll help move him forward. We'll check back in on him. He meets up with some sort of rule. Saturn could be wreaking havoc on him. So you guys check your astrological lineup for your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign for this new moon on Monday, because it's a little wonky. All right. And of course I follow Rick Levine, but he, sometimes he loses me. But check out people like Nadia Shaw. She does some good monthlies, or goes by each sign. Lotta from Astrology, she does too. I think Nadia's a little easier to understand. So we just really kind of want to look ahead. And maybe Dr. Victoria Skirbo will give us a check to see if she's done anything on this upcoming new moon, because it's a doozy. Okay. Remember all the hullabaloo about the powder found in the White House? And they said, they'll be done. They're wrapping up with this investigation and they'll be done. And we'll start announcing stuff on Monday. Nothing, nada, zipit.com. Remember how we saw the high priestess, Sneaky Pete? They don't want this is either they're going to protect the privacy of somebody, and not, of course, not Hunter Biden, but, somebody else. This could be an NFL star, one of the Kansas, but I doubt it, because we saw a suit, right? We saw this person had to dress up. This person has sort of a uniform or a suit because it was the chariot card, right? But the chariot could be could be a football player if we're looking at the macho ego side of the chariot, right? All right. Hey, Rosie. Okay. Yeah, the new moon. Listen, the astrology for this month is wonky anyway, so just get a clue. Get you a clue, and be grounded. And listen, if you start going in the funky funks, do a gratitude list, because it's impossible to be sad or distracted or down or mad if you're grateful, All right, so what's going on? Why the silence? Well, let's just ask, let's turn this into a yes or no. Will we hear a clear-cut answer about who that Coca-Cola, the powder, belonged to? Will there be an announcement? Will we hear? Hey, Jabby. Okay, the yes card, the sun card, is on its side. This is the person controlling it. I would hate to think somebody put somebody up to this. We're getting closer. They're keeping a lid and control on this information. It's under tight wraps, right? There's so much gossip swirling around this, so much false information with that page of swords. Okay, we will hear. We will. So on a scale from 0 to 10, we're at 7. So I don't know, 3 or 4 days, maybe sooner. I don't have the 8 of Wands like I got with the Sweden NATO thing. When Jen and I read on that, we got conflicting answers. But we will get this. This is a yes. We will get it. I'm not sure we're going to get everything about it because the Sun card is on its side, but we will get the information. Okay. Probably doesn't take them that long. Okay. Senator Tommy Tuberville, in all his evilness, is still holding up military positions, appointments, raises. He's just wreaking havoc, and somebody needs to take him out. So is he going to continue to get away with this or not? Or does someone, do Schumer and McConnell get together and put a lid on him? So we're going to ask, will Senator Tommy Tuberville continue to successfully create problems? Yes or no? Hey, Joe Schmo. Tuberville, is he going to continue to spout off and hold his position, or someone take him down? So yes or no? Someone take him out. Lucky Girl says, someone take him out. Ooh, what happens to Tuberville? Does he continue successfully to be an issue, or does he get removed, taken out, put down, taken down? SmackDown, WWF. Hey, if you guys can, hit that like button. Okay, boy. He's just going against the establishment of rules and order, divine order and grace and traditional, rules. Everybody's weirding out like, how are we going to get him? There isn't a net big enough. Yes, there is. Okay, he's trying to hold on to control. This is coming to an end. Coming to an end. One man in charge is going to take him out. So this is the end of this chapter, right? With the wheel, the ending, beginning, changes, and a person of stature, not necessarily well-meaning, but at least of, thank you, Miss Barb. That's very sweet of you. A prominent person. So I think someone ends this chapter and he has to sit down with this going on here. Okay. I think, somebody probably has some compromise or some information on him, because we know he's done other evil things, of course. Not take him out. Okay. Just knock him down to peanut size. Stifle. Just, put a lid on it. I didn't mean take him. Okay. For entertainment purposes only. Lucky Girl's giving me the 411, man. Okay. Now, Oh, I wanted to remind you that I started the new prayer list. Right. Yeah, we just want him, we just want him gagged. That's all. I started the new prayer list on the last video. I asked you guys, not in the live chat, but I asked you to put a comment after this video is finished. Just put a comment who you want the prayers to go for, and there's a thing that I do. There's a routine that I do, and I say the names out loud. So you don't have to put their last name, but you can say your name, or Kim at 222's brother Harry, who has lupus or something like that. So I read them out loud. I do the BPs. I ask for the assistants. I call in all the helpers. I ring chimes. There's a boat with leaves. I mean, it's a deal. It's a deal. Okay. So so I want to get everybody on there. So do it again today. Okay. Then we start. Sometimes I forget. It's the beginning of the new month to ask people to put your requests. All right. Hey, GM Dave. All right, now we're going to go into Satan land. And Lady 1801, who had some really great questions on the community page. Way to go. Thank you so much. Bathrobe Tarot, Danny Shea. Going to be on my channel Monday night, new moon. Danny can be a little bit of a troublemaker. He's sort of gremlin-like-ish is what I was trying to say. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. All right. How does Lady 1801 ask, how does Governor Ron DeSantis really feel about his current status of his presidential campaign? Like right now. How does he feel? How does Governor Ron DeSantis feel about his current status of his presidential campaign? Right now, how does he feel? Let's see. Oh, he got card of the day. He's going to try to seize the day. Look out. Looky there. So he's going to watch for the news by the end of the day today, because he's going to pull something. Hey, Sebastian. I'm trying to get everybody together to celebrate hitting my 10,000 subscriber mark, and I will be notifying you and asking you to join us, but the other kids are out of town to go meet Johnny in person. So Jen, Lynn, and Becca are out, and then of course I'm going to ask Danny, the gremlin. I'm just kidding. So I just want to put it out there. I don't know what day yet. They all have to get back. So yeah. Listen, he's trying to push this message. This is just perfect for him, right? He's in direct conflict of himself. He doesn't even understand what he's doing. He's pushing when he should be trying to set something up. And the message he's pushing is seen as aggressive, right? This is our aggressive driver, our aggressive knight. Attack, the frocks out behind him, the clouds are jagged, the hoofs are off the ground, the palm trees swaying. Is that a palm tree? No, trees are swaying or bent. So, and these hoofs are off the ground too. So, oops, I did that wrong. Okay, so his aggression isn't working, and he's pushing when it just seems like not enough is happening. He thought he was doing pretty good. Then he started to wobble, right? At the root, he came out of Florida like da-da-da, and then he started to wobble. He didn't eat his Wheaties. He didn't match his shoes. And then things started to stall. and now he's in this and that gossip and the things that are being said is just really bugging him. All right, and then he gets confused. Like, what should I do? Should I have Casey walk in more parades? Oh boy. Okay. Well, y'all know what I think of her. All right. Well, okay, he gets a spotlight here. A couple of things. Not everything goes kaflooey. He gets some time to shine here. Somebody helps him, whether this is Fox News or. And then look at that. That's so weird. Look at all the different aspects and dichotomy and all of this. Woo! What is going to happen to Ron DeSantis in October and November? Libra, Scorpio. Something really goes kaput in October or November. All right? And actually, Libra starts at the end of September. Like, I don't know what day. Autumn can tell us. Or Sebastian could be. I can't say hi as gremlins have limited finger dexterity. You're lurking. Okay, so anyway, he's going to have to go meet the judge. He come to judge. He's getting in some legal problems. And that could be from his sunny state of Florida. Because there's hurricane stuff. You guys, we're up and things are coming back up, but FEMA isn't really FEMA. I mean, they're not what you think. They don't do what you think. And all of these other weather anomalies and bad things they're coming. Unfortunately, the reading that I did last Friday was really bad about upcoming weather stuff, and we've seen already what's going on. Don't depend on FEMA. Get whatever you need for yourself right now. Get it now. Okay, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it's people like World Central Kitchen that come save the day, and your neighbors. All right, so anyway, DeSantis, what does he really think? He thinks he's been shot down. He thinks somebody's stabbed him in the back. I'm not going to say it's total betrayal. It's just that he's so disappointed. And he probably has another bobblehead moment or something. And then he goes down, then he doesn't know what to do. And then he gets some spotlight or something, some interview or rally goes okay. And then I think he just gets judged and it goes down. And, we're having problems here in Florida. And some people just don't want him. And he's not satisfied. All right. He's not satisfied. But his aggressive moves aren't going to work. Okay. And so then the next question that Lady 1801 asked was, how does DeSantis really feel about the control his wife is exerting in his political actions? How does he really feel about his wife? How does Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, DeSantis really feel about the control his wife is exerting in his political actions? How does he really feel? How's he feeling about her? I'm back to lurking. I'm just telling you what I've witnessed firsthand. Don't rely on FEMA. Make sure that you have, I don't care where you live. We're seeing weather anomalies, weird stuff going on everywhere that's never happened, So make sure that you get all of your insurance papers, pictures of your housing your good stuff, and don't think that you're excluded. I'm sure you're going to be fine, but just in case, have all that stuff together, you guys. Okay. Oh, he doesn't like this. This is probably the is it the governor of Iowa and Casey that we're all hugging all over each other, and he doesn't like what they say about, he doesn't like the gossip about her taking control, that he's given up and that she takes over. Again, when he came out of Florida, when he came out of the gate at the race, he looked good, to other people. He looked good. And now he's just gone upside down. And now, instead of walking in the parade, they're going to be walking in snow with not the proper shoes. It's struggle. It's struggle. They get judged. I'm telling you, there's something coming out about money and something he handled or mishandled in Florida. Okay. I mean, he's still hanging in there with her. But he doesn't want her. Oh, sometimes he wants her to help him because he feels so down. But he also doesn't want to be so in his hopes and fears. He wants her to help him, but then he's afraid that people are going to like her more than him, right? The electability. But I mean, overall, they're hanging in there. So I think he really loves her. But I think he's in trouble. But he does not like all the talk that's going on about how she's better than him. He doesn't like that at all. Nope. Some people think she would do a better job. They want her, not him. So he does not like that at all. Okay. Okay, let's switch gears and go over to Mitch McConnell. He is so quiet. Does he still have control over? Does he still have influence? This is another good question by Lady 1801. McConnell still have influence over the current GOP legislator? Yes or no? Yep, legislators? Yes or no? Does Mitch McConnell still have influence over the current GOP legislators? Yes or no? Darren, I heard that he was thinking about changing the alimony laws. Did he actually do that? I didn't Google that yet. Okay, he knows the funding for the GOP is really off. And that is what he is trying to work on. He's trying to get the old cronies. He's trying to get old money, corporate money, old family wealth money that have sent in lots of, like Mercer, Koch, Coke, whatever. Why did I say that? Anyway, trying to get their money, that base, like, come on, let's work this, let's change this, and then it's just they're not giving the money like they used to, and this is really bugging him, and he's not feeling it. His energy is all right. Thanks, Darren. He's sagging. I'm not going there. Okay, Turtle is sagging. He knew this was going to happen. He intuitively knew. He told people and they ignored him. He is still seen as having influence. He's seen as a leader. Okay, so he is still seen that way. But they know his health isn't so great. They will look to him for a plan, but they know his health isn't that great. So we don't wish anyone ill health. All right. So, but I think they look to him for ideas, but this is not productive in the end. They're still turning to him right now, but it's not productive. He's not productive in the end here. Okay. All right. Puka Rabbit asked, will there be a peace agreement soon? Let's just say by the end of 2023. Will there be a peace agreement soon between Russia and Ukraine? Intrepid viewer, are you anywhere near Pike, Colorado? Not too far from Denver? In the mountains, up by the mountains? Will there be a peace treaty between Russia and Ukraine by the end of 2023, by the end of this year? Yes or no? Hey, Eve. But you're a higher elevation and you're still at 100? Is that what feels like? All right. They are trying to work this. They are trying. It isn't there yet, but they are trying. Now, there's a third person that is trying to help this come about. But someone's clearly not yet at a level of agreement of what it is exactly that they want. And so, see, is that Russia? I mean, that could easily be said for Russia. I don't think we would give Zelensky less. However, we're very secretive and sneaky sometimes. I mean, that's just a fact. That's just a fact. Yeah, I didn't ask about giving up Ukrainian territory. I didn't ask that. I asked if they would come to an agreement. Man, they get so close. We're closer. We're closer, very, very close. At the end of the year, with ties that bind. Oh, it would be making a deal with the devil, wouldn't it? Putin is the devil. Okay. Well, let's just. I'm very concerned about Ukraine. I'm very concerned. I know we're giving them all kinds of help, but I'm very concerned about them. I thought they might have some luck with the 16s, the fighter jets, but excuse me, Ukraine. How are they going to do in this war? Are they going to have some wins, please? Are they going to have some successes, some wins? Anything positive coming up for them in the next couple months? Ukraine soldiers. It's hard. This is really hard. Ugh. Are we helping enough? Are we not helping enough? They feel alone. All right, there's some help. Okay. I mean, this is really difficult. It's really very, 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 very difficult. Very difficult. All right. I mean, they're okay. They're okay. I think we're all going to be worried that they're going to lose. I think something happens and we're going to be worried that they're going to lose. There's something off. This is our Kavanaugh card. Remember, everybody's like, he's not going through, and he still went through. Okay, so they can still pull this off. The chariot was underneath it. It'll be okay. All right. All right, so now let's see. Let's just check in on that. All right, so the next couple questions we're going to ask is, will NATO send troops into Ukraine before the war ends to manage the nuclear power plant? So we'll just say, will NATO troops be sent into Ukraine before the war ends to guard that plant? Will that happen? I don't. See if you can hit that thumbs up, you guys. Help a girl out. Oop. I'm going to hear something about that. All right. They've talked about it. They're waiting to see. They're sitting there waiting to see. That's the challenge. Wait and see what the devil will do. They have said if there's a problem, they will assist. But they have to follow the rules. I keep feeling more evacuations in that area. Like they're trying to get everybody out of the. There's going to be more and more and more evacuations, a lot more. And last video, our angels and guides showed us that there would be something about where children were, and that school used to be school went down. They may go in to help. So I'm getting that they will help. I don't know about going in and maintaining a presence there, but they will help. Okay. Okay, thanks, lucky girl. Hopefully when they get those planes, they will get this going. But it looks tough. It's tough energy before we get there. All right, so let's just, is there going to be a disaster involving the Ukraine nuclear plant Zaporizhzhia? However you say that, Zaporizhzhia. Is there going to be a disaster involving the nuclear plant in Ukraine, Zaporizhzhia? Yes or no? Emotions, change of places, getting people out. Keep getting that Six of Swords. I think, now I know other readers got some really bad stuff on this. I think Revealing Light, I don't know who all else you guys told me. I'm looking that NATO is going to make sure somehow that this is neutralized. Now, is that High Priestess something that we had in that last Celtic Cross, where they go in secretly to neutralize something? That's a direct, distinct possibility. So I'm going with that. I feel that the plan is to stabilize that place. I don't know how, but we have ways. We have ways. We are sneaky. Okay. All right. I think they're okay. All right. Where are we time? Oh, 10. Okay. I want to know. I want to know if you've signed up for a reading yet. thewayofpositivechange.com if you want to sign up for a reading to find out what's going on in this astrological weather for you. I look at, when I do the 12-house astrological spread, I'm looking at July of 2023 to July of 2024. So make sure that you have a way to take notes. If we meet on Zoom or Skype or FaceTime or Facebook video messenger, you can audio or voice record on here. All right, keep it for a year. I used to make cassettes, and I used to burn CDs 5,000 years ago. Now everybody uses their phone. Will Georgia DA Fani Willis be announcing grand jury indictments soon? They're being selected. They're going to vote. I don't think it's going to take very long. How soon? Yay, Jebby. Thank you, Miss Rondaroo. Fani Willis announced grand jury findings. Well, is she coming out with the indictment soon? That looks like indictment happiness and celebration to me. Just the meeting at the building. There's the special papers, things that are written, pentacles. Okay, she feels confident. She feels confident. Okay. The gathering of the wise people. Announcements. Is that her? Unveiling. Okay, they're coming. There's a card of the day. There's announcements coming soon. This is big happenings, She's going in there. She is pedal to the metal. She is going to make this happen. This is a yes to me. Yes. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, revealing mystery, shining the light on those names. So it's coming. We've always seen. Thanks, Miss Michelle. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. We've always seen the Strength card, which is Leo, and the Virgo card, which is the Hermit. August, September. Of course, Leo actually starts at the end of July. Okay. You guys, I got my new coffee, my Nespresso, and I'm in love. I'm in love with this coffee machine. And I didn't know it came with some gift of some coffees already in it. So I got extra. That was so good. It's so easy to set up. I love it. I love it. Thank you. And thank you for that PayPal donation that made that happen. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh my gosh, I waited, Rhonda. I waited. My other one was gimping along. It was really broken. It was gimping, but I was watching the price. It came down 15%. And it's Prime Day. I didn't even remember that Prime Day was coming. So check out Amazon, Rondaroo. There probably is a deal on there. Probably can get you a deal. All right, let's just take a look at this new moon stuff for us. What are we supposed to know? What are we supposed to do? Guides and angels, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to know about this wonky astrology? What are we supposed to know? What do you want us to do? What's your best suggestion for us? So want to be put on the prayer list for July, and then it goes into August too, but make a comment after the video's done, not in the chat, guys. I got everybody written down. What do you want us to know? What do you want us to do? What's your suggestion? Inquiring mind want to know. We're all light workers here. We're all healers, readers, intuitives, empaths. We got all our clairs going. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. So I think this is a message with the sunflower that Ukraine is going to be okay. But I also, the Queen of Wands, first thing I thought was phone a friend. Okay. So get together with your bestie. Okay. That's going to be really important. But one of the really important things about the Queen of Wands is that she allows the flow to go. She's some people call her the hoe of the tarot because she's the only queen with her legs positioned that way. I know, I'm just, entertainment purposes only. But she does have a familiar. So watch the animals, watch the animal totems, watch the signs of the animals, because that's what we're going to be. So watch their activity. All right. You have more power than that you're aware of. Self-confidence is really important. Pat yourself on the back for coming as far as you've come. You might not be exactly where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. So let's, and then another way to look at this is sometimes we acquiesce because sometimes we don't want conflict. And so it's just easier to go with what somebody else wants to do. I know I do that sometimes when we all get together and I'm just like, okay, you guys pick the movie, right? I mean, come on. But they're saying, don't give up your power. Okay. The challenge is to resurrect this, right? Just so look to see where you may be giving of your power, where it would be better if you were a little bit more confident and if you stood up for what you believe. That doesn't mean you shoot your mouth off. It just means that you act with a little bit more confidence, right? Because you are special. I mean, you are who you are. Okay, thank you, Patricia. And there we're talking about, this is okay. So I'm just going to go with control issues, because this is, if I acquiesce, I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to speak my mind, or I don't have to stand up for myself, or I just want everyone to get along and I don't want to go up against the person who wants control, right? And so they're saying, let's just be more confident. Let's stand in our power. Stand in our power. Watch the animals. All right, standing in your power. Come on, stand up for yourself. Again, you don't have to mouth off. It's just, protect your private space. Make your sanctuary. Protect it. And don't get drawn off your pedestal of peace. Okay? Do peace offerings. Make a deal. Instead of shooting off your mouth, make a deal. Turn this around. Say, well, the only way I'm going to do that is if you do this. Thanks, Miss Rendezvous. The only way you're going to get this is if I get this. So stand your power that way. Okay? Stand in your power. Make your demands. You don't need to be nasty out of your mouth. You have more control than what you think. Leverage. Use your leverage. You've got leverage. I feel like we're going to see Putin do some sort of Trojan horse thing. So we'll just keep our eyes open for that. Okay. Nurture yourself. This came up in so many readings these past 10 days, that people have got to put themselves first. You've got to put yourself first. You know, if you give all your money away, you're not going to be able to pay your own bills, right? I mean, you're not going to, who's going to pay the electric bill? And they're not coming to help you at the end of the month. So don't do that. So give to yourself first. Nurture yourself first. You come first. You are not on your side. You give all the time. Give to you. You're number one. Be your own cheerleader. Be your biggest cheerleader. Give to yourself. Nurture yourself. We hardly get that enough. And they're saying this is protect your private time. Get your bubble bath in. Your meditation out in nature. Protect it. All right? And protect your sleep. And no matter what happens, don't come unglued and start saying, what if this or what if that? Don't go into what if this, what if that, what if this, okay? Don't do that. Protect your sleep. Trust in the process. Say your MBOs. Say your prayers, your blessings. Count your blessings. Help yourself first. It's just like put your own nurture mask on first. If you don't have your health, you can't help anyone else, right? You need to help yourself first. Pay yourself first. Be confident. Take care of yourself. Get proper sleep. And do not go into anxiety and what ifs. If you start to feel ungrounded or you feel anxiety, start writing out your gratitude list, okay? And you can start with things as simple as being able to walk over to the tap and get clean drinking water out, because a lot of people can't do that. So I'm so very grateful that I have the ability to get clean water out of my faucet. I'm so very grateful for every time things have worked out when I've been previously worried about them. You know, start there, okay? And thank your angels. And don't forget to listen to pleasant music. Don't listen to old sad stuff that reminds you of icky things. Do not worry. Do not have anxiety. Stay in the Zen zone. Nurture yourself. Get a mani-pedi. Get a massage. Get your hair did. Get all your hairs did. And take it easy. And pay attention to Mother Nature's critters. Watch them. All right? Much love to you guys. What's on the bottom? The bad stuff, the end of that chapter, it's coming. All right? I will see you on Friday. And then hopefully, I think I'm going to be on with Jen Lynn and maybe Ona Sunday night. And then I'll be with Danny and Sheila on my channel Monday at 7:30. And hopefully I'll see a few of you guys for readings. Thank you, Lucky Girl. Thank you, T-Bar, Patricia. Thank you for the super chats, you guys. That's awesome. Check out don't forget Prime Day. If you're waiting for a special, you could find a good deal, right? Okay. Much love to you.